Hey, what's going on, everybody? All my cool cats out there. Make sure you come out to Ramapo Ridge Middle School on November 23rd at 6:30 p.m. It's going to be a great time. I'm here, the Road Runner. Come out, hang out with my teammates. We're planning to get some of the teachers. Look at all these cool kids. Come and playing around with me. We're about to have some fun, so make sure you guys don't miss the game, all right? Ramapo Ridge, November 23rd at 6:30 p.m. Peace out, guys.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Hi everyone, we are part of the 2019-2020 Community Problem Solving Team, and this year our project name is Rediscover.
Our goal for this year is to entice our student body to come and utilize the materials in the library much more. That being said, each month we'll have a monthly display of books that we feel are very interesting and very useful for the human mind.
Make sure to stay updated with our progress.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, high school.
Today is Friday, November 1st, day 2 with labs.
Seniors, we have 238 days till graduation.
Thunder Vision starts right now.
Good morning, Mahwah High School. Hope everyone had a great Halloween. Welcome to the first day of November. This is JT and JT here with Thunder Vision and your Friday morning announcements.
The next meeting of the Ocean Preservation Club is Monday, November 4th at 11 a.m. in the Thunderbird Think Tank. New members always welcome.
The Mahwah High School Drama Club's production of The Tempest begins in 2 weeks. Be sure to get a ticket and come support this year's performers and crew.
Hey, have you noticed how dirty and smudgy your laptop screen has gotten from using the awesome touchscreen so much?
Yeah, mine's definitely got dirty.
Well, luckily for you, the school is providing these handy-dandy Mahwah High School microfiber screen cleaners.
Wow, that's sick.
It removes dirt and other smudges with a gentle wipe, and when you're not using it, you can stick the printed side of the screen cleaner face up onto the back of your cell phone.
That's really cool. How do I get one?
In English classes next week, your teacher will be handing them out.
Perfect. What a great idea.
Indeed it is, and now to SGA News.
Good morning, Mahwah. Alex and Lefty Lavigna here with the Friday morning announcements.
Attention all Period 1 government reps. Today's meeting has been moved to the 15th in the auditorium.
Also, a reminder, the class of 2020 is hosting the annual talent show Friday, December 6th. Jake, you got any special talents?
Yeah, I can do some scooter tricks.
Wow, that was special to say the least. Now to Thunder Vision with the weekend weather report.
Good morning, Mahwah. It's casual weekend weather. Now, it's not Halloween anymore, so. Now, today's going to be low 50s and sunny. Oh. And tomorrow, it's going to be around the same thing, low 50s and sunny. Hopefully the rain holds up for the game in this Lakeland. If you can come. Oh, God. Oh, God. Amateur Social, back to you.
Thanks, Jacob. Jordan, didn't you get your license recently?
Yeah, I did in September.
What car did you get?
A 2015 Jetta.
Oh, that's a nice car to get.
Thank you.
This week, we went around asking teachers what their first car was on this week's MHS Social.
What's the question?
What was your first car?
You start off stop the interview.
My first car was a 2001 Ford Escort, and it was awful, and it died on the parkway and got hit by an old lady. It was not good.
Okay, so my first car in high school was a 1968 Mustang, which was really fun and cool, but then I crashed it, and I had to drive my mom's car, a Dodge Dynasty, that my friends called Dynasty.
A 1981 silver-colored Dodge Duster. The radio had a dial where you actually had to turn the yellow or orange stick and move it accordingly to whatever radio station you had. So if you wanted to listen to, say, 100.3, you had to go to the 100 and then zone it in to get to 100.3.
It was a 1997 Ford Taurus, metallic green, and it was horrible.
The 2004 Dodge Neon stick shift, 5-speed. Thing lasted forever. Drove like a champ.
My first car was the 1986 Ford Tempo, white, with red pleather interior, with the automatic seatbelts that went up the side and down.
The 1992 Fiat Uno. It was so bad I could change the gears without using the clutch, and we called it the little yogurt container because it was very clunky and looked like a yogurt container.
2011 Chevy Cruze, it's right out back.
1986 Nissan 200 SX. It was silver. I used to call it the DeLorean because I thought it resembled the DeLorean back in the day.
Yeah, the year was 99. I got my first car. It was an 85 DeLorean, and it had Lamborghini doors on it that would open up. And when that baby hit 88 miles an hour, you better watch your...
White Ford Festiva, 1985-ish.
It was a red Ford Torino, and it was all rusted in the back, and I didn't have an antenna, so I put a hanger. So the hanger served as my antenna. But I lost it, because the way I lost it was one day my mom took the car, and she decided to give it a full tank of gas, which it never had before, because I only put $5 in. And when the full tank of gas went in, the gas tank collapsed because it was so rusted out. And that was the end of my Ford Torino.
My first car was a 1989 Ford Escort, light blue. My parents actually, they got it for me, leased it for me so I could do my student teaching. And I kept that car for about 10 years, ran it into the ground before I picked up another new one on my own.
My first car was a 1973 Ford Pinto. It was burnt orange with a white racing stripe down the side, and it had big wheels and tires. It was a manual transmission with 3 speeds. I drove that thing from first to third and practically dropped the engine right out of it.
A Chevy Bonneville, my grandma's car, we called it the Boneville.
Had a 95-ish purple Saturn named Bubbles, and the panels were made of plastic.
I bought a 1951 Ford Crown Victoria, 2-door, brown, flathead V8, stick shift, and had more problems with it than a little bit. But it was a great car, and I wish I had it back today. It's an antique.
Wow, those were some interesting vehicles.
Yeah, what was Officer Jack talking about with that radio dial?
I have no idea. What's a Bonneville?
I have no idea.
Period 2 teachers, back to you.